Show night tonight.
Egg sandwich with lather.
Yes, they might be
I
doing a
love
lot.
good egg sandwich. I'm a pancake. I hear you, but sometimes you
Absolutely not. At all. Not one.
you're not going to the right places.
I wanted to agree on a point you made. I'll
One
send
thing
you some
essential
restaurants.
before starting a debate.
You know, that tournament.
So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, play me a song.
Well, that makes sense, especially for this much longer.
Nah,
And
don't even start.
we expect our young players.
No, I'm serious.
The first 15,000 fans will receive a complimentary MP Pettit flag. The National Basketball Association and the Milwaukee Bucks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behaviors such as fighting with road objects, using improper language gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
Folks, don't forget to get out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Bengal the Buck, and the Buck Best. Folks, we still have a few things to make for the upcoming game. Please see the ticket booth for more information.
Hey, Bucks fans, I'm Stimulate what you won't want to miss. We're handing out walking.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. And here's MP for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
It's Hart on the wing. New York moving the ball around. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. 5 on the clock. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Kevin?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, head coach Mike Brown taking over this season for New York. He's well aware of the pressure to win a championship with the Knicks fresh off an Eastern Conference Finals run. But he said this is the kind of pressure you want as a coach, having a chance to win big. And he's excited for the challenge.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Knicks. Outside, Horford. Back to Brunson. Shoots the three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Martin with the bucket.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Brunson finds Hart. Jacks up a three. Hands it from downtown.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And stolen by Horford. Bridges outside. Brunson against Anthony. Brunson no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Martin with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Martin with it. Bridges covering. And it's Martin missing. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. To the inside. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Bridges. MP passes to Kuzma. Three-pointer, Martin, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 5. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
That's a 2 from Towns. Misses the jumper.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Giannis, he's checked in for Smith. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Martin subbed in for Rollins. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. MP fires from way outside. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the 2nd most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's 2nd ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Horford in at the 4. Pass to Clarkson. Latrey. And the 3 ball is good. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he's a decent threat from deep. And when Clarkson is on from there, it opens up everything else for him.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey team, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Kevin, back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Portis. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, a staple of Horford's offensive attack. He can do damage from the in-between area.
Here's MP. Slides through for his 7th. Basket in 11 tries.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Porter against Clarkson. Clock at 6. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis, and Anthony subbed in for Porter. Hart kicks to Bridges. Over MP. Bridges misses.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And stolen by Hart. Anunoby outside to the paint. Here's Towns. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead. That's a 2 for Martin. It's rebounded by New York. Hart outside. Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. Yet another once we hit the second quarter, it just seemed as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the Players of the Week. Well, before we move on to the next part of the show, hey, Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Why are you asking? I'm a little tired, but, I'm a busy man, Ernie. I got a lot going on, but I'm here.
And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have...
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. MP out there with Anthony, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Hart finds Towns. Back to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. Bridges misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Can it keep it going? And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Shot to stop the run. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Here's MP, and another basket for Milwaukee.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Pulls it from 20. MP again. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Nails the wide open jump shot. Brunson's got 8.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot up.
Here's MP, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Impressive, really. That short 17 area, they are not missing many.
1:53 left in the third. And here is Hart. Back to Brunson. Now Towns. 6 points for him. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you, Kevin.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Portis. Checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Horford's checked in.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside. Martin's got 43 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Portis.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
MP against Hart. Here's MP. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges inside. Anthony on him. Hart outside. And the wing jumper offline. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more.
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. MV's checked in for Kevin Porter. And Anthony's subbed in for Rollins. And then for New York, Hart, he's checked in for Horford. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Outside, Martin. Shoots the 3. Towns with the rebound. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. It's a 14-point game. Here's Towns. Outside, Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Bucks leading by 12, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not kicked off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside, Martin. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Brunson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside, Martin. Misses the deep three. Knicks trail by 12. From deep. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
For three. Towns with the rebound. Here's New York. They're on a 12-1 run. Brunson. Count it. Nails it from 14.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Bucks leading by 7. Bridges with the steal. And good that time.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
MP. Towns with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
MP looking around. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic.